Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Now let's study the chapter skeletal system. In this chapter we'll study about the major parts of the skeletal system, their functions, different types of joints, muscles, how can we keep bones and muscles healthy. Let's start with the topic. First of all, what do you mean by skeletal system? Skeletal system is a framework of bones. There are 206 bones of different shape and size in an adult, whereas a child has more than 350 bones. They fuse together to form human skeletal system. If there is no skeletal system, then we would be flat and wiggly like jelly. Now first, let's study about different parts of the skeleton. The shoulder blade or scapula, it is a flat bone with a broad triangular surface. It is attached to the rib cage by muscles. The skull, the upper portion, it protects the brain. It also protects the sense organs like eyes, ears and nose. The adult human skull is made up of 22 bones. Most of the bones are immovable. They do not move. Only the lower jaw of the human skull can move. It is movable. It helps us in eating and talking. Then in chest region there is a cage like structure which is known as rib cage. There are total 12 pair of ribs. All are starting from the backbone. In the front they are attached to the chest bone. We call it sternum. 2 pair of ribs are not attached to the sternum. We call them floating ribs. They are only attached to the backbone. Main function of rib cage is to protect heart and lungs. Then we have 2 limbs. First is arms, second we call them fore limbs. Second one is legs, hind limbs. The upper portion of the arm, it is long bone called humerus, and lower arm, it consists of 2 bones that is radius and ulna. There are total 54 bones in the human hand and wrist. Then backbone or spine, it extends from the base of the skull to the lower region of the back. It is made up of 33 bones called the vertebrae. All together they form a column that is known as vertebral column. The spine protects the skull and the delicate spinal cord, that is bundle of nerves. These nerves are used to send the messages from brain to different parts of the body. The spine allows us to twist and bend as well as hold our body upright. After this, next is hind limbs or legs. You know which is the longest bone in our body? That is thigh bone, femur. And the lower portion, that is part of the leg between knee and foot, it has 2 bones, namely tibia and fibula. Feet is made up of very small bones. Now let's study in detail. We can do different activities. We can write, we can play, run, walk, we can eat by ourselves. How can we do all these things by our body? It means there is something which is helping us. Bones and muscles help us together in the movement. I told you there are total 206 bones in together. Now what are these muscles? Let's study about them. By the end of the topic you will be able to know about bones, list the functions of the bones, tell about joints, different types of joints, their functions, and you will know about muscles, describe types of muscles, their functions, their examples, and how can we keep them healthy. In human body there are total 206 bones. Small and large bones, they together. When a baby take birth, at that time he has more than 300 bones which fuse together as it grows and into 206 bones. In adult human body there are total 206 bones. Bones give the shape and support to the body. They help in the body movement. They protect the delicate soft organs like brain, heart in our body. red blood cells and some type of white blood cells are produced by the marrow, which is present in hollow parts of the bones. We call it bone marrow also. What happens if bones are broken or if there is any crack or break in the bone? We call it fracture. If there is any fracture, then we go to doctor, and what does he does? He use plaster, right? Plaster help us to fix, but along with it we should have a good diet, protein rich diet. The bones are fitted together by means of certain structures. These structures are known as joint. So what is joint? Any place where two bones meet together, that is joint. There are different types on the basis of their functions. Immovable joint and movable joints. Immovable joints are the joints which do not move, which are fixed. For example, in the skull, upper part of the skull, joints of the bones in the skull, they are immovable. We cannot move. Movable joints which can move in any direction. For example, our arm, elbow, thigh, we can easily move them. There are different types of joints: hinge joint, ball and socket joint, gliding joint, and pivot joint. Hinge joint, it is a type of joint which can move only in one direction. For example, elbow joint and knee joint. Another joint which can help us move in circular direction or in any direction, that is a type of ball and socket joint. For example, in our shoulder, joint in our shoulder and in our hips, that is a type of ball and socket joint. We can move it in any direction in circular motion. Have you ever noticed that we can move our body in different direction? How do we move it? With the help of different joints. Gliding joint, it is a type of joint in wrist and in ankle. Then pivot joint, it is joint which joins the skull and the backbone. That is type of pivot joint. Now after this, do you know there are different muscles in the body, right? Now all these different types of muscles, let's study about different types. When we bend our arm, then you must have seen these are muscles. We call it biceps. The muscles are made up of fibers, and these are generally attached to the bones by means of tendons. When we move, we run, we exercise, then along with the muscles, bones and muscles work together in the movement. There are two types of muscles on the basis of whether we can control them or not. Voluntary muscles and second, involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles are type of muscles which are in our control. When we want to eat anything, we want to run, play, write anything, we can do it by ourselves, right? Because we can control it. So these type of muscles are known as voluntary muscles. So skeletal muscles are voluntary muscles. Your arm, feet, hand, these all muscles are type of voluntary muscles. But there are few muscles which we cannot control. For example, stomach, intestine, heart. Heart is also heart muscle, known as cardiac muscles also. Or your lungs. These all are type of involuntary muscles. We cannot control them. So these involuntary movements which we cannot control, these are known as involuntary movements. How can we take care? To keep bones strong and healthy, we should eat food rich in calcium, always sit straight, walk erect, do exercise. When we exercise, then our heart, it start beating very faster, and blood cells, they get carbon dioxide, oxygen, they get oxygen and other things in more amount. So this was all about. Thank you.